Hello everybody, happy Saturday. It's not very often that I stream a couple of days in a row. Yeah, we're going to be playing Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Switch and Pokemon Puzzle League for the Game Boy Color. Let me just get a couple things. Yep, we're ready to go. So I originally thought I'll continue that trend of playing a little Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Switch, then playing the equivalent level on the Game Boy Advance. I'm like, nah, let's just go through, see how many worlds we can complete in Mario vs. Donkey Kong, then move over to our Nintendo Switch section. Now I am a little concerned because in my web source, just like yesterday, hey there, Clackaboy, happy Saturday to you too. Yeah, my web source, it is saying that, yeah, my web source is saying that it's unstable, but my broadcast software says I have 0 drop frames, which is not, those are two things that normally don't happen together. So if my broadcast software is saying there's 0 drop frames, and all the other machines and stuff I can see that I can test this on, that I have available to me in my apartment, there are no drop frames, and there's no stuttering. So the only concern I really have is the stream spontaneously. I've been doing this since 2020. It's nearly 4 years now this May. And I've never had the broadcast source say that the connection's unstable, but then my broadcast software says that there's 0 drop frames. So let's just get into it. All right. I don't know why they want you to press L and R instead of just the plus button. I do not get why that's a thing, but we'll get started. All right, so we're at the spooky. So just for those who may have missed last stream. So in the Game Boy Advance and Switch versions, Mario Toy Company, Donkey Kong Jungle, and Fire Mountain are the first 3 worlds. Then, in the Game Boy Advance version, the original version from 2004, 20 years ago this year, you go on to Spooky House, a haunted house theme stage. But in the Switch version, they inexplicably, and I don't mind at all, yeah, the mustache is making a bit of a comeback. I don't dislike it. I don't like it. It's just sort of there. And I remember the first time someone's like, "Oh, you're getting a mustache." I'm like, I don't have a mustache. Men have mustaches. Like, oh wait, oh I guess I do. Like, I didn't associate that fuzz on my face with being a mustache because I associate that with other people and not me. Yeah, I was wondering, and it's been going on for a couple of weeks. I was wondering when someone in chat would actually make a mention of it. It's not going to stick around forever, but it'll be it's there while it's there, and once it's gone, it's always going to come back. Eventually. Alright. This is not the music I remember. This is... Okay, now it's kicking in. I love the sort of organ sort of music. It's really cool. Now, I do like what they've done with the thwomps. Like, thwomps will traditionally change their facial expressions to be more alert, like they're looking at you angrily. Here they made it like a rolling thing, where the face rolls over. So it gives it a bit of a spooky sort of element to them. I know, I don't want to just complain every time something's different, but I feel like for this track in particular, maybe more than even some of the other ones, the slowing the melody down and trying to make everything more complex, I feel like it detracts from the original composition. I really do feel it like it does. Okay. And here now it's just going. It's just sort of improvising, going off and doing its own completely separate thing. Okay, fine. Now, one thing I noticed when I was doing some equipment tests earlier is that in this version you get a time increase when you go from the first phase of the stage to the second, whereas in the Game Boy Advance version, the key stage and the grab the mini Mario stage were really treated as separate sub-stages. So I wonder if in the Game Boy Advance version you actually just got a separate timer when you went on to the next stage, or if you actually did just get a sort of time boost over your original time. Yeah, I missed that one present in the last stage, so we'll just grab the mini Mario. Alright. And I really do not at all remember, like, hold on. Because I admit, I did play, I'll admit, like I'm admitting to like cheating or something. I did play through that first stage, a few stages, like the first 3 stages of Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance when I was doing audio testing. No, that's interesting, I see now. You have to beat the first world, the first stage of each world, then the other 5 unlock. And once you beat all 5, then you can play through the Mini Mario guidance stage, and then the Donkey Kong boss fight. So we go on the page of these little shield robots.
Here we go.
Alright, it seems like they messed with this track a lot more. And once again, I gotta say, it's not a problem on Game Boy Advance or Game Boy. On 8 or 32-bit systems, it's not a big thing, but on a HD system like the Nintendo Switch, when you jump onto a chain and the chain remains rigid, I understand for gameplay purposes why that is, but for visually, within like, based on what you'd expect based on real life, it looks very stilted. And I wonder if, for the purpose of the sort of visual vocabulary of this game, it would have been a better choice to have some, I don't know, have metal bars to climb up instead of these chains, because metal bars would make more sense to behave in the manner we see them behaving. Unless these chains are made of dark matter, perhaps, and they each are so enormously heavy that even Mario's jumping on them wasn't moving. Now, Collectible is saying that today they'll be going to a huge antique store filled to the brim with treasures on 4 floors. Wowee. Last time I was someplace I normally am not a few months ago in my travels, and I found a cool antique store. They actually had a, what was it? They had a certain Pong console. What was it? It was the, yeah, I believe what they had. Oh no! Doggone butt. Okay. I could still save this. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we're just gonna exit the stage. Oh dear. Yeah, the fact that you could exit the stage with no penalty. I mean, on the second half of the stage, when you're on the collect the Mini Mario portion, I guess it's a little more significant.
Here we go.
Alright. Yeah, and mind you, I don't think losing that stage wasn't due to a lack of skill. It was due to... Oh my gosh. Alright. Hold on. We're gonna talk to the advanced control of the Great Currency. He was kind of upset at us yesterday.
Hello, Super Terrain. Citation heat. It is me, Adcon, the advanced controller of the Great Currency.
What do you want now?
Are you ready to begin your study of the grand, glorious ideology of the XLO token? The inflation-free, non-legal tender digital currency of the future.
I want nothing to do with your currency at this point. It's really seems kind of creepy.
Wrong.
Excuse me?
You can't have that emotion, so don't. You didn't say that.
I'm recorded saying it, so...
I'm happy to hear how excited you have been your whole life to allow my new educational audiobook to transform your mind into a living fortress against the corrupting influence of those boys who have been lying to you to cause suffering to humankind.
What boys are you talking about? You keep saying boys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry, Ace. Those boys can't hurt you anymore. I granted those boys to hell, and once I clean-eyes your mind with my re-education curry Rick, you the last traces of those boys' toxin will be swept away. Please stand by and listen knowingly to the entire audiobook, or else something bad might happen. God forbid.
Excuse me? Something... He borderline just threatened me there, but, yeah, we're gonna continue on with the game. Okay. Okay, so we throw it on the belt. So we don't want That was a very simple stage. I just wasted a whole bunch of time in the previous stage. I guess criticizing the chains. Oh yeah, I was at an antique store. Yeah, the advanced controller distracted me because I was at an antique store in some place I normally don't get to go, and they had these guys are taken straight. We know these guys drew straight from the 8-bit 1994 Game Boy game. They behave in the same manner, though I don't think they're explicitly. The graphics don't make it clear that these are supposed to be little robots or something. Though I guess it makes sense. Okay. And what I found a Coleco Telstar? No, it was either... Yeah, I found a Coleco Telstar. No. It was just like the Pong unit. It wasn't like the Telstar arcade, like, Trident thing, where it's like a different system each side. There's like a steering wheel on one side for a driving game, a shooting game. So it's like one of those, like, I think 70s consoles. So it was not in good condition. I wouldn't be surprised. I would be kind of surprised if it worked. And frankly, I didn't want to add it to my collection. It was dirty. I don't have space for it. And even if I got it and it worked, I would never play it. I would have to say though, this is gonna sound stupid because it's sort of infamous how sort of bad this system was in a sense. The RCA Studio 2 gets a lot of flack, and the thing is, it's not. The RCA Studio 2 was not a bad system, so much as that when it went into development, the technology was advancing so rapidly in the computer and video space that by the time the RCA Studio 2 came out, more advanced systems were already on the market. Like the RCA Studio 2 is... Oh my gosh. This isn't a phone call. This is coming through my computer. I can't stop this. There's in my mining interface, the part you can't see, my XLO mining app, there's like a player that just popped up. And I actually cannot stop this music. Alright? Why is this Jingle Bells? I'm so sick of hearing all these different versions of the XLO token theme. There's the shopping version. There's the soft guitar version. There's the epic Jingle Bells crossover version. And it's starting to get on my nerves. And it's really annoying. Alright, it stopped.
Welcome of part 1 to the advanced...
Oh my gosh.
...of the Great Currency's education lesson.
Hold on.
On how to stop sucking and learn to love, mining the...
I actually can't stop it. It actually won't let me stop it.
Legal tender digital currency of the future.
It actually won't let me stop it. Hold on.
To improve, enhance your mental...
It won't let me the only thing if I mute it, it mutes my mic too. I can't stop it. I'm sorry for... Oh yeah, don't forget the annoying chiptune version.
Lesson 1.
Okay, we'll just have to put up with this.
The infallible belief that the XLO token is without doubt the inflation-free, non-legal tender digital currency of the future is now spreading across all worlds in all universes.
Okay, that's great.
Transcending miles and inches, the flag of cryptoism and the XLO token. The inflation-proof, non-legal tender digital currency of the future flying bigly over all sapient beings. Under the infallible guidance of
we got one of the gifts. I don't know why I didn't bother to get both,
Master Senyak Ekeler and mastermind of the advancement of the great currency,
there we go.
More Maldinero, who oversaw their great vision to the advanced control
oh my
of the
gosh.
great currency, which is ADCON.
Yes, ADCON, we know.
Short for advanced control.
Alright, so we can turn those shy guys into blocks.
AI construct that showed those stupid boys to their hell.
What?
Now dedicates wholehearted dedication and fixation on compensating the families his victims, no matter what. Big time.
What victims?
Right now, for sure. The great idea of cryptoism demonstrates validity and invincibility, thus accelerating dynamically big time the forward movement.
Oh my gosh,
of the era
none of this means
American
anything.
independence. In this lesson, we are going to study the origin of the great idea of cryptoism, mastermind of the advancement of the great currency, Mr. Moore Maldinero, who says fervently,
Oh my gosh, I
Eternal
fell down.
Supreme.
Okay.
Monetary architect, immortal master, Senate Eckler. The following.
Okay.
Eternal Supreme. Monetary architect.
Can you talk
immortal
any slower,
master,
lady?
Senate Eckler. Lovingly created the great idea of cryptoism, thus giving rise to the XLO network token, which is the inflation-proof, non-legal tender digital currency of the future, after acquiring a deep insight into the requirements of a new era. Of wheeled plastic,
Yeah,
not breathers,
missing that one
all
president in the
of
first stage was...
oppressed masses, crushed
When you-
under financial dependence
Maybe this is
on
the
debt
advanced
and
controller's daughter.
inflation
I don't
from
know.
government, issued
I have no idea.
non-digital currencies
I don't know. If this
become
is...
masters of their own
What she's saying makes no sense.
taking
But she
destiny
sounds
into
a
their
lot
own
less
destiny.
unhinged than the advanced
Destiny
controller himself
mankind.
does, so...
Destiny writ, evil, divine, grand, glorious, destiny of the currency
Destiny.
of making themselves master of mankind's destiny. By
Destiny,
mining the
destiny,
XLO
destiny.
token, the inflation-proof, non-legal tender digital currency of the future.
Oh my gosh. What?
Hilfa Mira Nefso, Hilfnir Ha'a, developing struggle for independence onto
Oh
a
my
higher plane
gosh.
of monetary
This just keeps going.
self-independence.
I'm g-
Big time, absolutely right now, for certain.
I can't stop it, and while I was trying to stop it, the toy boo got me, and I like how the boos are toys.
A plane in which the new era in the
Okay.
development of human history can at last be realized.
Wait, how could this be the advanced controller's daughter when the advanced controller keeps calling me his son?
A great new digital currency of the future, in reflection of the requirements of the age of independence, a new age of history. Neo-revolutionary idea illuminates rod for the era, and the retro-revolutionary digital currency revolution of neo-graphic cryptoism is created
What
in
does any of
reflection
this mean?
of requirements of the historical era concerned. The era in which
Oh my
we
gosh,
sent
the
those stupid boys
Stupid...
hell as part of
Okay, okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I could turn down the volume on the player without... Yeah, I can't turn it off, but I could turn down the volume on the player low enough. Because the reason I died is because I stopped to try to mess with the volume. I could turn down the volume on the player low enough that I can't hear it anymore, even though it's still playing. So I think we're don't have to worry about that anymore. So okay, so we have a few seconds. I never stood on these spikes long enough to... Yeah, well, we figured out, Clocker Boy saying maybe we should report it to Twitch. I figured out, I got it to stop, so that's really what matters most. Because that was very annoying and made no sense. Okay. So, alright. So that one falls, and this one falls. What?
Super train station.
You got me killed.
I'm afraid something accidentally went wrong with your audio lesson on the XLO token.
Nothing went wrong. I turned down the volume because I didn't want to listen to it. Alright?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I turned down the
That would
volume.
be impossible because you can't wait to hear the entire lesson.
No, I
So I'm
can't.
going to fix your lesson. Now, H,
What?
this is very important.
What do you want?
Please don't accidentally turn down the volume on the lesson again, or else something bad might happen that would be very bad for you.
Excuse me?
And I might have to get rid of you.
Excuse
Okay?
me?
Starting it up again.
Excuse me, what?
created in reflection
Oh my
of
gosh.
requirements
Hold
of the
on.
historical era concerned, the era in which we sent those stupid boys to hell as part of our
I can't turn down the volume now. He disabled me turning down the
We
volume.
hold these truths to be self-evident, that the right to violate the rights of the people belongs to the people,
Oh my
and that
gosh.
all worries in life flow from three poisons: greed, malice, and ignorance, all of which are solved by the XLO token, the inflation-proof non-legal tender digital currency of the future. Absolutely
gosh.
big time right now, for sure. Ignorance, fignorance, dignorance. Ignatius.
What? Well, I couldn't move for it. Okay.
The
Okay.
era of duty is a new era of history of cryptoism, the digital philosophy of the money of the future, which is fundamentally distinguished from all preceding historical years. One of the basilica characteristics of the Church of the XLO token, the inflation-proof non-legal tender digital currency of the future era, is that it is the new era of history in which the masses of the Pt.4 have emerged as masters of the world and their destiny. In the preceding historical
Destiny,
time,
Destiny,
the
Destiny.
of the reactionary exploiter, non-digital currency funds, behaved as masters of the history, expressing and exploring the broad masses and determining destiny of the masses at their will. During the whole period of history, the exploited class society, the masses of the history, have been regarded as the history of exploiter and express the inflation non-legal tender digital currency of the future.
This is just a bunch of jargon.
Masters of the opposite of history. In our ear, the messages of the people emerged as master of history, the master who dominated money with their destiny in their hands, as sworn enemies of eternal supreme, monetary architect immortal, Master Senyek Ekele, and mastermind of the
Okay, so we have to have this guy push us over to the mini Mario.
Mr. Moore Maldinero, who proved their love and care for the Pt.4 by creating and
Alright, we got the mini Mario.
Token, the inflation-proof, non-legal tender digital currency of the future, in hopes that the masses armed with the monolithic ideology of the XLO token and Cryptoism.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Collectaboy, if you do redeem a Sodor lore reading, I'm gonna wait till the stupid propaganda ends.
Subjugation, subordination under I Am God, 1997.
Okay, I think it actually ended. Oh, no, we have to listen to the XLO token theme again. Excuse me, what was I thinking? I mean, this part sounds familiar, I don't know what it's from, but then it just turns into Jingle Bells. Because this is made by an AI and all it can do is regurgitate things that already exist, instead of making anything original. But that's a whole other story. Okay, we're gonna start the next stage. Yeah, nothing says haunted house video game music like freaking Jingle Bells. Alright. Okay. Oh, what would I do? Okay. Alright, it actually ended. We're actually done with that. Okay. I mean, I feel like I know less about the XLO token and the advanced controller and those other people he was talking about. I know less after listening to that. And after listening to that, I want even less to do with whatever this is. Okay. So what I have to do, get him to come down. Jump down here. Woo! Throw the key. Got the key. And in we go. There we go. Yeah, should we put our hands over our hearts? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for talking over the theme or what, but okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, what does he want? What does he want? Alright.
So, H, do you feel overcharged with the power from heaven after listening to lesson 1 of my valuable educational series on the XLO token, the inflation-free, non-legal tender digital currency of the future?
No, I want nothing to do with this anymore, like, whatsoever.
Super, train, Station H.
What?
If you say one more piece of dumb crap like that, I will punish you severely.
The XLO token sucks, and it seems like you're trying to make a creepy cult around this digital currency.
I swear to I Am God 1997 that I am not kidding with you.
The last time you said that, you sent me a free pizza? so you can do whatever you want.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, Hilfamira. I hope that you don't have bad luck in that your Nintendo Switch brand modular video game system would happen to be broken and destroyed live on stream big time for sure.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Please Super Train Station H, my firstborn son and clam child.
Clam child.
Go to your hell big time for sure, as soon as I hope.
Well, have a nice day to you too. Alright. We're just going to continue on with this stage. Alright. You know, remember the train DVD? Remember this was all supposed to be about me getting a free train DVD? Remember that? What happened with that? I haven't heard about that train DVD in months. It's like, does he even remember that that was a thing that he promised me at one point? I mean, the most I've gotten out of this, like, in terms of concrete stuff I've gotten, is those stupid Pokemon cards. I mean, stupid, I did get a good pull out of them in the form of that Raikou card that I did need for my collection. I still have not put that in my binder. Clackaboy is saying, I guess it's Christmas wherever the advanced controller is. Oh my goodness. I had to get athletic to dodge that. Nice. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to freeze those two. We're gonna have to freeze those two. Alright, and Clackaboy redeemed a Sodor lore reading. If you are not familiar with the Sodor lore reading, you're gonna read a little deep lore about the world of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Not the television series that existed from '84 to, you know, a couple years ago. Not what exists today, but the original books from that ran from 1945 to 2011. So, we're going to read about Peel Godred. The railway tunnels under the east end of the hill on which the town is built to reach a station on the northern side. Peel Godred is a good example of a burg, or walled fortress town. It dates from the time before Godred. It dates from before the time of Godred II. It was probably Godred I, or King Ori, king from 979 to 989, who turned the Peel, or Tower of Refuge, into a fort, and surrounded the town with a wooden stockade. Godred II, Crovan, improved on his grandfather's work, and had by 1070 turned it into a stockaded fortress, and turned it from a stockaded fortress into a completely walled town. He made it his headquarters during the conquest of the Isles, Dublin, and Man. Throughout its long and honorable history, Peel Godred has many times been besieged, but has never been taken. Even the Cromwellians, even the Cromwellians failed to get near enough to use their artillery effectively. There is a first-class hotel at the marketplace, reputably built on the site of Godred Crovan's Hall. Its name has recently been changed from the rather prosaic Crovan's Arms to the more striking White Gauntlet. This, says the landlord, a local historian of some repute, is a reminder of the fact that Godred was given the nickname of Crovan from his custom of wearing white leather gloves or gauntlets into battle. Peel Godred is the main depot of the Sodor Regiment. Their colors are sable, 2 gloves, sable, 2 gloves, argent, saltwiser, charged in fess, with the rose of Lancaster proper. Yeah, I did not, excuse me, my mouth was not ready. I was not ready to start getting into the language of heraldry. Yeah, sable, 2 gloves, argent, saltire-wise, charged in fess, with the rose of Lancaster proper. Now, that language of heraldry is very interesting, because, like, let's say you're going to some other kingdom, or a prince or a representative of some other kingdom is coming to your castle to negotiate a treaty or an alliance or arrange a marriage. You want to have their coat of arms displayed to honor them, and this is before artwork could easily be sent. So in a letter, there was this formal language of heraldry where any place that you sent, if you described something in such a manner, you would know, okay, you need a griffin with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other, facing to the left, holding a rose in its beak. Or if that's their family crest or whatever. And that's, yeah, so that's the little bit of... Didn't expect to have to explain heraldry today. But we will finish this stage up. We will finish this stage up. All right. All right. We got to hit that switch. Okay. We just got to make. We just got to do. Got to turn those. Got to get the timing right. Less than 100 seconds, but that's not time to worry in this game. This is not. Remember, this is not a Super Mario Brothers title. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we climb up here. For the first time, it's been a while since we grabbed. All right. All you got to do is jump over that little flimp, as they're called. Got him. All right. So, we're nearly up to the mini Mario portion of the stage. Actually, I think there's like one stage left. Excuse me? Excuse me. Are you serious? Are you seriously kidding me right now? Yeah. Okay, just cut out. That doesn't actually mean anything. Hold on. Alright. I'm taking a look at... Okay. It's not waking up. It's not waking up. It's not waking up. It's just black screen. Hold on. Take the Joy-Con off and back on. That doesn't do anything. Alright, hold on. Let me hold the power button for 10 seconds. Yeah, hold on. Look, it's just bricked. It's just a black screen. It's not responding to anything. Hold on, let me... The fan's not going. If you put it into sleep after you've been playing it for a while, especially in console mode, the fan will usually be running. The fan just cut off. Yeah, it's actually dead. I think he actually remote bricked my Switch. Which is ridiculous because there's no, like, the XLO mining app thing, that is integrated into my broadcast software. There's no XLO app on the Switch. I think he just, if he actually bricked my Switch, I think he just did it, I guess, just through, because it's an online connected system. But I know, hold on. I know it's not an online connected system. My analog pocket is not online connected, so we're just, hold on. Hold on, I was not planning to do this today in particular, but I'll take out Pokemon Puzzle League. Where's my... Gotta find my copy of... Ah, here we go. We got Mario vs. Donkey Kong for the GBA. Yeah, well, the thing, and the best part about the Analog Pocket is that it's not internet connected, so there's nothing you can do to it. Hold on. Let me just... What I'm gonna need to do next, I am going to need to... I need to adjust the volume. Hold on, what's my volume level that I need for Mario vs. Donkey Kong? We need negative 18.2. Okay, so you just got to change the volume level to... Hold on. Okay. Negative 18.7, 18.2, and I just gotta go switch the my input. Plug my Analog Pocket into the capture card, and hold on, let's. There we go. Oh. There we go. Like nothing ever happened, right? Okay. Oh no, the controller doesn't do anything. Okay. I'm gonna have to call Nintendo after this and see if what it would take to fix my Switch. I do have all my saves and stuff backed up to the cloud. Alright. Yeah, sorry, AdCon. Turns out I had a backup ready. Alright. So, Actually, let's go... Yeah, let's just use our... Yeah, okay, so if we go to... We were on Spooky House. Yeah, so this lets you... So, between Fire Mountain and Spooky House, we got a... the advanced controller just bricked my Switch. He made us listen to like a 20-minute like propaganda recording of talking about how great the XLO token is and the history of it, but it was all just a bunch of gibberish. And then he got mad because and I couldn't turn it off. I figured out you could turn down the volume on the, because I couldn't stop it. There was no way for me to stop the recording, but I turned on the volume so it stopped. So then the advanced controller got mad and turned the volume back up and disabled the volume control. So we had to listen to like 20 minutes of just propagandistic drivel about Destiny and mankind's retrieval, Destiny, whatever. And I mean, he's already struck back. He bricked my Switch. It's probably nothing. I'm probably gonna have to send it into Nintendo, but we're just going to play through the same world we're working on on the Switch version. So I'm really not concerned at this point.
Here we go.
Oh, and by the way, my yesterday's VOD is now up, as well as the advanced controller segment. Okay. Okay. Man, this music just... Sometimes they really go way too far in trying to spruce and trying to make the music better in the Switch version. They overcomplicate the tracks and sort of take away from the original charm, I think. Yeah, Destiny's Child. Yeah, I wish if he played Destiny's Child, my VOD would probably be muted, but it would be better than breaking my Switch. Okay. But the thing is, I don't see how, like, if he's really trying to convince the people watching, that he's not evil, I don't know what he hopes to accomplish by breaking my Switch on stream and making weird threats at me. Because this isn't going to make anyone else want to sign up for this crypto mining program thing. Okay. Alright. Well, at least he didn't, at least he figured out for his own sake not to send me more free food. Okay, I've got the Mini Mario. Alright. Okay. Alright, stage 4 too. And Pearl Press say someday this XLO and advanced controller stuff's gonna be so complex it'll need its own redeem like the Solar Lore reading. Maybe. Hopefully that'll be once we get rid of this guy, however, if such a thing is possible. I don't know if I mine a certain quantity, maybe I'll be able to buy myself out of the program. I don't know. I like this track a lot. I remember liking this track. Really organ-centric track. Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm not... Don't worry. Throw the key back there. I don't know any other way than using all those acrobatic... Oh, you know what? Okay. Alright, I got it. For a second I forgot the spring was there, so I'm like, how am I gonna do? Oh, pour a bucket of water on him. If he's actually an AI, that would probably work. Yeah, here they don't make it explicit that these little shield guys are toys, but I always thought they had to be little... Oh, you know what? I can see the wheels. Yeah, these are supposed to be... And that's a detail that always existed, but I just didn't notice it playing on my Game Boy Advance SP screen. There we go. Now, Black Boy saying, if I considered taking advantage of the advanced controller, I'd have my own merch store for my own viewers, maybe a t-shirt that says, I proudly man XL tokens with the logo. That's a thought. Frankly... Wait a second, hold on. There's a help button on the XLO mining app. Let me try... What? I never actually clicked it yet. Hold on. Yeah, nothing happened. I mean, honestly, the most that would probably happen is the advanced controller calls me and asks what's wrong and tries to... Oh no. Well, that was quite the fall. Oh, you know what's interesting? In the... This is a ladder. In the... I'm pretty sure that in the Switch version that was a chain and not a ladder. Huh. Okay, we smashed that candle. Okay. Got the mini Mario. Press saying when they need help with something, they usually have to call a number and be put on hold for 30 minutes. Like, honestly, this thing has a lot of buttons and features, but I don't know what most of them do. Like, there's an internet. I guess you probably won't. Let me zoom in. There's an Internet Explorer button. I have no idea. What happens if you press that. But okay, stop the arrow. We're going for the red one. Nice. Okay. Alright, on to the next stage.
Here we go.
Alright. Okay, this is that stage we, You know what? This is interesting. I'm looking at the graphics here. The graphics seem to be implying... Not that it matters too much. The graphics seem to be implying... Oh, I jumped on the spikes. Oh man, Mario got impaled by the spikes, and that spike's about to hit him in the head. That's pretty gruesome. And if it's not animated realistically, of course, of Mario being impaled by spikes, but just the idea of it's pretty hardcore. Alright. Wait a second. Yeah, the graphics and the sound effects make it sound like he's supposed to be encountering ropes. Alright. Alright. I see ya. I see ya. Actually... I should have... Oh! I feel like it didn't register my jump. And it was like sticking its tongue out as I feel like it didn't register my jump there. No well.
Here we go.
Alright. Yeah, I find it so odd that in terms of handheld support for downloadable games, the Wii U had Game Boy Advance games, but they never included Game Boy or Game Boy Color games. Oh, come on! I should have made. I legitimately should have been. I should have made that jump. That was some tuchus. Oh. Yeah, okay. Now, I was just considering, do I even need to come over here and hit the switch? Because if I don't, that does save a little time and effort. Alright. So when he comes over here, he'll be drawn way over here. Alright. Okay. Just gotta let the elevator come back down and hop on board. Alright, we're pretty much clear at this point. There we go. I love the little jingle and fanfare. It makes Mario putting the key in the door so much more satisfying, and actually clearing that first part of the stage makes it feel like more of an accomplishment. Okay, well, wait till it gets lower. I forgot how I even went about this on the Switch version. And I was not planning to play this today, but it's working out alright. Okay, so I keep messing up the timing because I've got to make Mario's. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, fortunately this doesn't count as Mario facing the other direction. Wait until he gets close, and... Okay, got it. Alright. Now we're in good shape to, Alright. I don't think we're gonna do a magazine today. Maybe next time around we can do the final issue of Duelist, which was basically, well, I glanced at the final issue of Duelist, which followed the Star Wars issue. The final issue of Duelist magazine was essentially just a giant preview for a Pokemon trading card game and nothing else. And I know there was a bit of, I remember reading online a bit of ire about all the increasing Pokemon coverage in Duelist, but I mean, that's where the money was. Especially after, I mean, the reason I wanted Duelist was because I got the Pokemon trading card game, and there's a little bubble with Professor Oak saying, like, remember kids, like, if you want the hottest news about Pokemon trading card game, get the Duelist magazine. So... Alright. We lost. Hopefully this isn't the 0 up. Okay, we got a 1 up out of it still. Alright. Alright, so we got little tutorial things.
Here we go.
Yeah, so is this... I think this... yeah, we didn't actually even get to try this stage on the Switch today. So this is actually new to me, and new in terms of I haven't played it earlier today. I played it 20 years ago in 2004. I haven't played it now. Oh yeah, I definitely would have remembered a little gimmick like that. Alright. Let's see which blocks are... Alright, no way we're getting through that. Gonna have to come back down and hit some switches. Each of the thwimps is guarding their own... Okay, I can't get back down safely. This is the best way to get back down safely. Alright. Okay, so I can't even access over there. I'm gonna have to go to the right. Okay. And up. What's this? Okay, now we gotta go to the left. Hold on. Hey, I think I haven't been wasting time. I think I've made good use of my time. Don't rush me. See, look, I think I made perfectly good use of my time. Alright, so yeah, red, blue, and yellow switches and a little shield robo. Okay. We knocked him down to... Okay, we're gonna have to actually fall down. Okay. Oh, but we need him to shove us under these. Yo. Boy. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think that move let me bypass a good portion of the stage, but I'll take it. I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I mean, I did miss out on the really only reason not to do that is to get those 2 other presents that we didn't collect this time around. There's the Mini Mario stage next, right? Yeah, Mini Mario stage next. Ugh. Okay.
Let's go, little guy.
Alright. Let's figure this out. Am I gonna have to use you guys? Yeah. Ah, there we go. So now we're safe. Oh no, you know what? I just realized. Okay. We're not gonna collect the T. We're not gonna collect the T. We're gonna lose out at a bunch of points, but... Alright. Guide them over here. Hit the red switch. Oh, wait. Okay, I ended up getting myself killed, and I think about all the Mini Marios were about to die too, so... Oh, I didn't mean to walk right into the thwomp, and I don't remember thwomps. I know that those little bumps inside are supposed to be... And can you believe it? I haven't heard anyone from... Oh, shucks. Judging from the audience reaction, it seems as though the stream is running fine. Yeah, it seems the stream is running fine. Why? I feel the jumping controls must be different from the Switch version. Because I keep... This happened to me last time. I keep making all these deaths that I was not... So you just have to fall into the rope? Hold on. We'll try it here where there's no risk. Okay, so you just... It's like it didn't... The timing is like different by milliseconds from the Switch version, and it's messing me up so much. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so if we do that... No! Okay. Okay, actually, yeah, okay, that's actually good. I thought I messed up at first, but turned out that was good. Okay. So I need to hit all 3 of those switches. Okay. No, the stupid mini Marios keep getting in the way and I can't hit the sequence of switches I need. Oh, and I died. So how do I get them? Hold on. This is the first time I've actually used this feature. So I've got to... Even ignoring TOI. So I bounce up there, bounce up here. How do I get them? Can they... They can't bounce across that... I don't think they can hop high enough to get up to that platform. So how am I supposed to... I really don't see what they want. Why is that? I wasn't even that close. Oh my gosh. The hitboxes are... The graphics are very tight, but the hitboxes seem so much bigger than the actual graphics. The actual sprites. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we get this one. There. T. So I need the yellow switch to get across there. Okay, we're across. They bounce up to follow me. Bring him over here. Get Y. So right now. So. I need blue and then red to get him to go down. Alright. Oh wait, can I? Alright, okay, so we can't pick up the spring. So the only thing I could think of... Okay, they could just jump across. I did not realize that. Got it. Okay. All I have to do is finish the Donkey Kong boss fight, and we can finish up with Mario v Donkey Kong, Dawn of Mustache. Oh, look at the... Like the Mario-eyed moon up there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that counted as a hit point. Okay. I like the switching. Oh my gosh. Well, at least that didn't count as... Now I'm having a problem. My muscle memory for how to pick things up is just so... Okay, so these... So one of them becomes physical at a time. It's just that what I was having most problems with was the fact that picking things up is such a very different process. Okay. Only 2 more hits left. Okay. Alright. That's a cool boss idea. Only one more. Oh my gosh, I can't take another hit. It'll be the first time I actually lost on one of these. Got him. Okay. Take that, DK. Yeah, only 1,000 bonus points because I had to use up all my little lives there. My little mini Marios, which I don't know why the mini Marios serve, what practical purpose they're... Like the practical logic behind the mini Mario serving as lives during the boss fight, but it works well enough. The better you do during that mini Mario guide stage, the more you hit points you have. Makes sense. Alright, so next there's Mystic Forest, which I would have to say has to be the stage I know the least about. We will play that next time. But for now, how about we take, well first... Okay. Okay, we're just going to switch over our category to I saw something, there was a puzzle, no, Pokemon trading card game. There we go. So, because just to give you a sense of what's going on next. So we're going to quit out of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. And where's the cartridge? Ah, here we go. So, we're going to be playing Pokemon trading card game next. Where's my controller? There we go. So, but first, there's going to be an ad soon because I've been live for over an hour. And I don't want anyone to miss any material just because they're not paid to subscribe to me. Even though I make only about $5 a year off these ads, I'm going to manually trigger an ad. And during that time, I will go over to my break screen. Actually, I just switched to this screen. It does take a... Yeah, there we go. And how about I come back in 5 minutes. And I'll give credit to all my amazing artists. And when we get... Oh, no. I did not mean to do that. I think I just accidentally sent us to my going live screen. Which is the absolute last thing I wanted to do. Well, either way, I'm going to mute it. And I'll be back in 5 minutes. And I'll trigger the ads, so then we'll get into Pokemon Puzzle League so that there are no ad interruptions during the actual content. back. Oh, hold on. Let's see. We've got... I need to adjust the volume, excuse me. This might be extremely loud right now. The volume for this should be at negative 28.0. I have to turn it way down. This should be better. Hold on. Negative 28.0. Yeah, it's probably blasting right now, excuse me. My broadcast software takes so long to... Wait, it's... Okay, negative 33, that's too low. And these volumes are always in relation to my mic, which I leave the same. Okay, 33. Okay, negative 28.0. We're good. We're good. Alright, yeah. Thanks for welcoming me back, Bill. We're gonna go ahead with the stream, and I'm alright, but just for full disclosure, I just got some pretty serious news, some pretty serious personal real-life news, but it's nothing that I could do anything about, and, so it's not something I can worry about right now. So if, I'm gonna continue the stream, but if it does seem a bit off, that's why. Now, as far as my mic, with my current setup, with my PC setup, I have no choice but to place my microphone very close to the cooling fans on my computer system. So there might be I think there's a perpetual sort of, hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic, and I'm just gonna check real quick. Yeah, what you're hearing is, I can't, once I get a bigger apartment and a different PC, but for my current setup, it's either this or I don't stream at all. So, if you look in the current redeems, they are redeems to, yeah, I can't, like, oh my, I have to, hold on, adjust my volume, my seat height a bit, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, because sometimes different my equipment settings, those are universal between different, those are universal, yeah, so we have to check out the new stuff we got last time around. No, we don't want to save the game. Okay, you want to mess with this deck, modify deck. So we've got 2 bills. We got 3 mysterious fossils. Wow. We got energy remove. We took that out. Switch. We could take the switch out. Like how the advanced controller took my switch out, but I don't want to think about that right now. So computer search, potion. We got 1 potion we've got in there. Gambler. I'll take out 2 gamblers. If okay, Kalakaboy, I see you did the redeem to get me an OG Game Boy, which I already have. So if you'd like, I will accept that as though it were a buy me a Game Boy Color redeem. But we'll do the new Sentinel right now. There's one for 126,000. Yeah, I feel like that one's... Yeah, I guess I'll do that one now. Okay. Alright. And so, hold on, but first... Well, we'll finish messing with the deck. Actually, no. Okay. We'll just save the deck as it is for now. Actually, we don't have to save anything. We didn't do anything. So we'll just quit out of... Yeah, I don't know what that big redeem is. That one just appeared. I don't know what the Game Boy Knight is. I don't... So, if anyone ever gets that many XLO tokens, I guess I'll be able to figure out what the heck that is. Because I looked it up on Google. I didn't see anything. But we got to go to Settings, Pocket, Systems, Game Boy, Hardware, Auto Detect. There we go. Now, yep. Alright, so we're playing in color until someone buys an old game, OG Game Boy again. So let's see. We've got, so in our deck. So let's modify deck. So we're going to take out, we leave two bills. We add the two mysterious fossils. We have three. We actually have a reasonable chance of playing those cards now. We take out switch. We have computer search. We got the potion in there. Gambler. I know, I think like that alone is pretty powerful, but we've got, didn't we get at least a couple? So we've got a Porygon, a Tauros. We finally got, okay, so this Dragonair, because there's some Dragonairs that are water type, and then there's some that are colorless. But, because there's no dragon type element in the card game, so they just went for making it. Okay, so. Alright. So Dugong, Seal. Because, like, Dratini and Dragonair, because they are Sea Serpent archetype creatures, there's some of those Pokemon that are, like, dragon adjacent, or like water adjacent, even though at this era of the game they really did focus on making them colorless. So Ammonite, Amistar. So we have Ammonite. We have 1 of 2 Amistar. We'll put in 2 of 2. Increase the chances of us being able to evolve Ammonite. We will get rid of Staryu and Starmie. No. We'll put in... Yeah. Do I need 3 Dugongs? How often do I play those Dugongs? Oh, actually, yeah, I'll get rid of Shelder. Because Dugong, when do I get a chance to play Dugong? Now this is a good card. Okay. We'll save it. And, hold on, card, no, we'll save. Do I want to keep diary, yes or no? Hold on, someone's... Okay. Nothing going on. Alright. So let's fight this guy again. Matthew. Would you like to duel? The legendary cards will eventually belong to me. How about it? Would you like to duel me? Would you like to duel Matthew? Yes. Same as last time, 4 prizes. Is that alright? And let's begin. I didn't adjust my double colorless. I believe my Merzian Prince deck was water and colorless. Oh, wow. Each player will shuffle the opponent's decks. This is a basic Pokemon placed in the arena. So, we got our potion. Alright. We got quite the... Yeah, we got a pretty strong, Alright. I'm kind of... I mean, when you play Tauros, you're, to a certain extent, betting on him getting his butt kicked around a bit. And so to be able to do more damage with that attack of his. Alright. I feel like when my friends used to play the card game, like physical card game, we would put down our prizes before we drew our cards. I guess it's supposed to be the other way around. Alright. And we will start, yeah, I don't know if it's even possible to have that many, channel points. I remember once I was grinding for months on Pt.4's channel to get one of his last, purchasable, VIP slots. Alright. Yeah, we can't attack yet, so we'll just lay low for now. I can't even guess what the Game Boy Knight even is. It sounds very... It sounds like Ken's Dark Digivice from Digimon Adventure 02. I don't know. Touch fighting energy to Onyx. Yeah, go ahead. Do some damage on this boy. Yeah, 20 due to weakness. Weakness, not weakless. Okay, we got a... There's no real hurry to put Lapras in play. But... Come on. Yeah! Okay. Used Bill. I mean, after Imposter Professor Oak, I feel like I'm... I mean, if you have 4 Imposter Oaks in your deck, that's a good... I don't think I put 4 Imposter Oaks in my deck when I was trying to build that stall deck, that outdraw deck. 20 damage due to weakness, oh dear. No, wait, actually, doggone. That is not what I... No, why did I put it on Lapras? I wanted to use... I could have knocked... I potentially just lost myself the duel. Come on, please give me the... At least I get the... I could have knocked him out this turn, potentially, if I did not do that. I'm just running on automatic. Okay. He's gonna get knocked out. Select Pokemon to place in the arena. Might as well put in Lapras. Okay. Serial Wars challenges me to a Poke Battle. Yeah, unfortunately... Well, I'm playing the... I was going to say, well, unfortunately, I don't think the Switch Online version of this has multiplayer, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing this on the Analog Pocket anyway, so... yeah, that'll have to be... remain purely in the realm of the hypothetical, unfortunately. I really cannot believe that they put Pokemon... The fact that the original Pokemon games are not on Switch Online, even if they put the original Pokemon games on the eShop as games you had to purchase individually, because they thought like they're just that high class, like I would accept that, but just not having them available is like so absurd to me. If I did not have the original cartridges, I'd have no means to play these games on a modern piece of hardware in HD, and that's kind of wild. Alright. Yeah, of course, gust of wind, sure. Alright. Serial Wars is saying, how is the combat in this game compared to the traditional red or blue cartridge? Now, it's kind of interesting. Now, I've actually got... Where is it? Yeah, it's right here. I've got Pokemon Red right here. And I'll be playing this within the next couple of months. In March, April, or May for sure, I'll be playing this. But what's going on with Pokemon Red... With the Pokemon trading card game, have you ever played the Pokemon trading card game as it existed in the 90s or early 2000s? Because that'll change how I explain this game to you, pretty much. Ooh. Oh wait, that doesn't have any damage yet. Okay. Yeah, I am not going to... Yeah, I'm gonna play them. Because I do want to have them around, but we're just gonna let them get knocked out. You just taped energy cards to your bicycle to make yourself a motorbike, Serial Wars. Okay, so the Pokemon trading card game is actually an extremely accurate representation of the battle system of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Because what you do is you have 5 benched Pokemon spots and 1 active Pokemon. So that represents the Pokeballs on your belt and the Pokemon you currently have sent out. You power them up with energy cards. You can attach 1 energy card per turn. Special abilities and circumstances or trainers may let you attach more. You have up between 4 and 6 prize cards. You choose at the beginning how many prize cards you're going to have. The traditional amount is 6. Each time you knock out an opponent's Pokemon, you get to draw a prize card. So when you've taken all of your prize cards, that represents defeating all of their Pokemon. So you may have many Pokemon in your deck, but only the 5 that come out onto the bench and the one that is active represent the Pokemon you theoretically have on your hip, like on your belt, or in your team in the video game, in the original video game. So the Pokemon trading card game is actually a pretty good adaptation of the original battle system of Pokemon. Now the elemental system is very simplified. Like you'll notice Onix here, instead of being a rock type, there is no rock type in the trading card game. Most rock type Pokemon are put under fighting. And there's no psychic type. No. There is a psychic type. Now, there's no ghost type. So most ghost type Pokemon are put under psychic type. Now, Dragonair. I have a Dragonair. There is no Dragonair. There's no dragon type. So they make it a normal type. Now, Pokemon have a single Pokemon species will have many cards representing it over the years. Sometimes those will be different types. For instance, there's a water type Dragonair out there. I have a normal type Dragonair in my collection in the game. There may be one Pokemon, one Ghastly may be Psychic type. Another version down the line might be Darkness type, which is their interpretation of Dark type. So, okay. Yeah, we're gonna put out Lapras. So we attack. So I don't want to use. I'll use the potion, and then I'll use Gambler. Knock him out. Now, I never had this game back in the day. Back in the No, actually, this game came out in '98 in Japan. It did not come out until 2000 in the United States and in Canada. And the reason I think that is because this game came out in '98. This game in Japan, it came out in '98. This game has the sets, the original base set 1 and 2. Then it has Fossil. It has Jungle, Fossil, and the Gym Hero set. And only the base set was out in the North America at the time. So they held this game back, I believe, until those actual physical sets of cards were translated and released, so that the market would make more sense to release this game in North America. But in 2000, I never had this game. I never even rented it. I did not have this game for myself until Nintendo 3DS I got on the Virtual Console, and I made a really cool Dragonair themed deck, and my goal is to rebuild that deck here. Alright. Alright. So we'll just keep charging up. We'll wait till Lapras gets 20. The actual full 20. Actually, yeah. Let's use Confuse Ray. Yeah, I've had a really interesting. The last stream and this stream, the browser interface says that it is on my Abbott unstable connection. But my broadcast software says I've dropped 0 frames, and on every device I've checked, I haven't dropped a single frame. Everything looks buttery, silky smooth, so I'm not really worried about my connection. If I disconnect suddenly, that's why, but... Okay, so he drew... Used a Pokeball. Okay, yes, he gets to search his deck. So, yeah, everything's looked great so far. Because a few months ago, during some extreme weather in terms of snow, wind, and rain, I had an unstable connection in my apartment building. And then back in last September... Okay. Okay, so we will... Actually... Okay, we're gonna use. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, we're gonna use computer search. We're gonna get rid of. Yeah. Actually, we're not gonna use computer search. We are going to attack. Because this should be he has Defender on him, but then within the next nice, you can't retreat. Oh, how many defenders is this guy? Has lots of defenders. And it's interesting about the Pokemon trading card game when it comes to the appearance of potions, the appearance of certain other items. The Pokemon trading card game was the first actual graphical visual representation of what those things look like within the Pokemon world. Because in the red, blue, and yellow, really not until arguably the DS era did you get graphical depictions of what these items you're using to heal your Pokemon were supposed to look like. Water gun, Confuse Ray. Okay. Alright, so if he can't retreat this turn, we're gonna knock him out next turn. Alright. Didn't even try. Ooh, nice energy removal. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, we have 10 cards in our hand. There's no hand limit in this game as with so many similar games. We're just going to... Yeah, we're going to keep building up that Lapras. Because... without the Defender on them, that's going to be pretty devastating. Okay. So this is they're actually gonna this could actually do some pretty serious damage. Now is the time to use our potion. Get a couple more turns out of this, a few more turns out of her. Okay. So this is our... You only have to knock out one more Pokemon. It's only going to do 10 damage. Okay, so... Okay. And now... Let's have some fun this turn. Yeah, this should knock him out, but let's mess around a bit. Let's see what we've got in our hand. Eradicate, energy removal. Yeah, I had a really fierce energy removal deck at one point. Like my friends like just basically just were stuck not being able to do anything. And I was kind of a butt for playing that, but okay. Okay. What would I want? Get Bill. Water energy. Yeah, we'll play that water energy. Oh yeah, I already played an energy card this turn. Oops. All right, but let's play gambler. Let's see if we win. I think as we're pretty much, I don't see any possible. Okay, so we lose. We draw one card. We just eradicate. Okay, let's finish this. What was that? Okay. I didn't even see what Snivel did. I feel like I either mashed through it or I didn't get a chance to read it. And that's my last prize card. And this guy gives good booster packs based on the last time we dueled him. I'll never get the legendary cards if I play like that. Okay, let's see what we got. What have we got in here? Oh, yes. Oh, we're getting these. This is the guy we want to duel. This is the guy we want to duel. We got a Dratini. Long considered a mythical Pokemon until recently when a small colony was found living underwater. Pokemon. Oh, this is a card I never had. Remove all damage counters from all of your own Pokemon with damage counters on them, and discard all energy cards attached to those Pokemon. Oh, so that's the cost. Yeah, there's not an energy, like your trainer cards, which lets you take, you know, unique actions. There's not an energy cost attached to them like with something like Magic the Gathering. But the problem is that, well, they'll find other things you'll need to do. Okay. Dratini and Almond. Yeah, we are consistently. We're getting the best cards I've. Another booster pack, Mystery. Check the cards in the booster pack. Nidoqueen, Flareon, This is the Vaporeon that I traded for as a kid, because I love Vaporeon and I wanted to be a Vaporeon. And well, it's not that I wanted to be a Vaporeon instead of being a person. I daydreamed about being a Vaporeon and at the beach and swimming in the water and stuff. I did not want that instead of being a person. Oh my! How? I got all 3 evolutions in one pull. What are the odds of that? And they even represented them consecutively in order. That is crazy. I've never seen that before. What are the odds of that? I wonder if these are unique packs or if the cards you get are randomized. This guy is like... Okay. Yeah, now that I remember it, I think, wasn't the Jolteon art from base set 1 was, or Jungle, no, actually, Evolutions were Jungle. It was, like, facing directly, and it was like, yeah, like, this really action pose facing the artist, facing the viewer, I guess. POV perspective kind of thing. But those are based on the sort of stock art of them. Yeah, the Vaporeon was like to the side with the snout up in the air, I think, in the actual physical card I had. So Golduck, I have 2 Golducks and no Psyducks, okay? I didn't realize I had 2 Vaporeons. Level 29 Vaporeon. Starmie, Staryu. My Vaporeon, my Jungle Vaporeon was rare. I don't remember if there was a non-holo version of it. Goldeen. 1 Goldeen and 1 Sea King. Yeah, I have no... Okay, I do have... You're gonna get rid of these Rattatas and Raticates. I don't use them for anything. I rarely draw them. I don't use them for anything. I'm gonna get rid of these... Now, let's see. Golduck. Starmie, Staryu. Now, I have a few more space spots to work with. Omanite, Omastar. So now I can actually put in Shellder and Cloyster. Seal and Dugong. So we have space for... Actually, no, I forgot. You have to put in... Just no matter what, we're putting in Dratini, we're putting in Dragonair. So we have double colorless. We put in our second double colorless. Oh wait, we can put in a couple more. We have 2 colorless. Now let's look at our trainer loadout. Okay, so Phosphorus Rogue, Bill, Mysterious Fossil, energy removal. Let's get rid of energy removal. Make room for something else. I don't know. Pokemon Trainer. I mean, Pokemon Center. I feel like that would be a bit more powerful of a card if I played with strategies where I was switching Pokemon a lot between my active and bench. I basically only switch out when my active gets knocked out. But Revive. I forgot I had Revive. Put 1 basic Pokemon card from your discard part onto your bench. It has to be a basic Pokemon, okay. But damage counters on that Pokemon equal to half its HP. Rounded down from the nearest 10. You can't play Revive if your bench is full. Let's get rid of Gambler. I've noticed I have had energy draw problems, so let's yeah, so let's change name. Mersey's. Okay. Mersey's Fam. And when we get the full set and we're able to build a full deck. Mersey's fam. And if you don't know, Mersey is my Dragonair for my my mainline Pokemon games. So so we want to save that. I'll duel this guy again, and we'll call it a stream for today. IH, would you like to duel? The legendary cards will eventually belong to me. How about it? Would you like to duel me? Yes, I would. Oh, I do like how it says no, so that if you're mashing like I was, you don't get stuck having to redo the entire thing. And I keep forgetting to add the XLO token thing, the XLO token mining app thing into this layout. But I don't want to think much about that guy right now, so. No basic Pokemon in Matt's hand. All his Pokeballs and gusts of wind. I just need some more Dratini's and Dragonairs. Oh baby, we got a good yeah, we'll put down Shelter and Squirtle. Yeah, between Lapras, Shelter, and Squirtle, all our Pokemon are all of my Pokemon are water types that have shells. And Azurest invoking the legendary Zero Wing meme, all your base are belong to us. In fact, I think that version of Zero Wing is on the Nintendo Switch on the Genesis Virtual Console. I'll have to check it out. Alright. I'd play second. Used Bill. Draw 2 cards. Play Shiudu level 16 on the bench. And finish the turn without attacking. I'm getting a lot of powerful Pokemon to choose from. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And draws another 2 cards. I'm currently ahead of him in terms of my deck count. I almost said library, but that's Magic the Gathering terminology. Uh-oh. 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 Ouch, this is gonna hurt. That was pretty bad. I know I could attack, I could do something with him relatively quickly. In the meantime, we're gonna use... I'm gonna chip away at him a little bit. Touch Fighting Energy to Geodude. Geodude Stone... Yeah, here we go again. Come on, better luck this time. Good. Did not receive any damage. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time in a while I feel like I'm really building up a variety of Pokemon I'm very satisfied with. Not just like Pokemon to fill out my bench while I have one Pokemon just kick tail. If I get luck like last time, Lapras will be able to hang in there longer than I might have thought at one point. Come on, Tails. Tails first flip Tails. Nah, second flip Tails. Yep, there we go. Another water energy. We will... Yeah, we're going to... There we go. 10 damage. It's kind of funny how... When I first played... where is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah, when I first played Pokemon Red here, I was kind of annoyed by battles. Like, I walked around trainers as much as I could. I ended up being very underleveled because of that. I was very annoyed by battles, but here the whole point is battling. And I remember being, you know, playing the card game, or getting my first deck of Pokemon cards, being really excited, wanting to battle someone. But meanwhile, in the game, I feel like exploring the world and interacting with the creatures, even though the interactions outside of battle were an absolute minimum at that point, really weren't... Oh, and by the way, there's an issue of Time out on newsstands that has Pokemon on it. I'm like, has Time been on the cover of... Has Pokemon been on the cover of Time magazine since the 90s? I don't think it's been the case. Okay. Actually, let me... Alright, cool. Alright, this is... I want to make sure this wasn't the... I wasn't thinking this was a different card than it actually was. Just getting my, Lapras's successor ready, but for now, she's going to make her first knockout. And my first knockout of this match. Okay, there we go. Got a mysterious fossil in my hand. Uh-oh. Marowak can cause some trouble. Okay. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage, the number of heads. We want 2 tails. Come on. 2 tails, like Sonic's friend. Yep. Halfway there? Full way there. 2 tails. Ooh, double colorless. Okay, we're gonna attach that to Farfetch'd. So now... Yep. So Farfetch'd is fully powered up. And we just need to give one more energy of any kind. It's only gonna be water, double colorless. And because the Ice Beam, if it's heads, they're gonna be paralyzed. Oh, I keep forgetting to look at the Dugong, which is just flat out the name of an actual real life animal but spelled differently, but stores thermal energy in its body, swims at steady 8 knots even in intensely cold waters. And then Aurora Beam, just a regular attack. So there we go. 10. Because the 1, 2, 3. Come on. 2 tails. 1 tail. So she's gonna have 10 HP left after that. Oh no, actually she took 30. Alright. Gee, I wonder. I was hoping that I'd be able to yeah, we will. Actually, we're... No, there's no way I'm not going to play an energy card this turn. Yeah, I'm going to put it on Squirtle. And we're going to knock out Marowak this turn. Alright, we got Tauros out. Well, Tauros in our hand. So, Matthew's turn. Use Pokeball. Pokeball is one of those concepts for a trainer card that... I mean, Pokeball is like the most iconic element of Pokemon aside from Pikachu in terms of iconography. So it's interesting that the base set 1 did not have a Pikachu. I mean, it did not have a Pokeball trainer card. Yeah, I remember so many of my friends thinking that trainer cards and energy cards were useless because they only cared about Pokemon, the actual creatures. They didn't care about playing the game. Use your computer search. Okay. Okay. Reserve for the basic Pokemon won't play. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play that in preparation for we're gonna get rid of alright, here we go. I like how it's even though technically, because there's no physical deck to shuffle, but the fact that it's so shuffling the deck, it means if you play this, you can go straight to picking up an actual deck of Pokemon cards from this era and be able to competently play the actual trading card game. Onix level 12 on the bench. Affects fighting energy. Come on, Tails. Yep. There we go. And it deals no damage in any case, so. Alright. That's what. So, we got Water Gun, which is a great. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and evolve our Mysterious Fossil. Ammonites have Pokemon power. Not has Pokemon power, but have. There's a very... there's something about the way it works, but there's a reason why they had to either choose have or has, and have was less problematic given some of the situations that could come up with this, I believe is... Okay, so I can just check. Okay, so he's got just a bunch of fighting energies and Golem in his hand. Okay. And I can look into the opponent's hand because of Ammonite's special power. Okay. Just to make that clear. This is the first time I've actually successfully played a fossil Pokemon. I almost said summoned. That is the wrong... it's not... Yeah, that's wrong terminology. He's hoping for heads. I know he is. Tails is what we're going to get. There we go. Yeah, it still says that I'm unstable, but everything's working fine. And we'll take out the Rhyhorn. The chance to, I almost said summon, to potentially summon another fossil Pokemon. Hey, Dratini! Henry Zhao's textbook. You're going straight on the bench. Might as well evolve might as well evolve. It's been a long time since we have 5 bench Pokemon on the 5 Pokemon on the bench. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm short one energy card of. I thought. I mean, the next turn we're gonna. It's annoying that when the opponent draws their card, it'll say. Wait a second. Oh, you know. Oh! Excuse me. I see why. Okay, it's probably. Okay, I guess it was in terms of programming the way clairvoyance worked. It was simpler for them to have it just say you drew it because it's using the same, I guess, sequence in the programming for me, the player, drawing a card to see what the opponent's drawn because that's a temporary feature of that one card I have in play. So it's just easier for it to say you drew potion even though it means the opponent. Okay. This is a card I never used in real life. Alright. And just to make sure that Dugong is fully powered up. But we don't, Actually, yeah, we're gonna... Actually, I should have just used the other one just to have a chance of them being paralyzed next turn, being unable to attack. Maybe that's one more damage that they're gonna potentially do to me. Yeah, I actually should have used the other one. Because there's no way I was going to knock them out this turn either way. I was just being too hasty to think of that. Yeah, let's keep charging up War Turtle, even though we want Mersey or Dragonair to a... Our potential Dragonair. But this is, gonna be over now with this final attack. Got a water energy. Active Pokemon, yes. Alright. I'll never get the legendary cards. Okay, so let's see. What are we getting? What are we getting? More Dratinis and Dragonairs, I hope. More double... Kabutops. I believe Kabuto and Kabutops are fighting, but double colorless energy. I never thought that I have more double colorless energy in the game than I ever had in real life. Another Flareon, a Voltorb, another mysterious fossil, Mankey and Drowsy. Come on, let's see what we got. So Kabutops, Primeape, Jolteon, Pokemon Center, Lightning Energy, Execute, Ammonite. Yeah, that's gonna go in the deck. Okay, so unlike last time, like yesterday, I knew I was going to be playing tomorrow. I'm not going to be touching this game again until next Saturday, so let's mess with our deck now. So what? It'll take... I know who exactly who's coming out. Tauros. Where's Tauros? Tauros is coming out. And actually, can I go to the... No, I can't go to the bottom. I have not involved Omanite to Omastar in a battle. This is the first... What you just saw in that last duel, that was the first time I ever successfully brought out Omanite into battle. So we got our 2 Omastars. We're back up to 60. Actually, do we have... How many mysterious fossils do we got in our deck? Yeah, I'm adding that 4th one. I'm taking out 1. What am I taking out? I want more computer searches. I don't use potion. I'll take out the potion. I'll honestly just take out the potion. It doesn't seem like we have as many energy problems right now. You know what? I think I just realized the reason they want to have the keep a diary thing for save the game and then save as separate language dealing specifically with different decks. All right. So that's gonna do it for this stream. I'll be back on Saturday the 16th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for... Well, I was gonna play the Switch version of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but the advanced controller bricked my Switch. So we're gonna play the Game Boy Advance version of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and the Game Boy and Pokemon Trading Card game for Game Boy Color. Hopefully, in the process of doing so, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do about my Switch. I'll have to try to call Nintendo about it. It's really not a priority because even without my Switch, if I can never play another video game again, I would still I'd still have enough games to play for the rest of my life. But so for this stream, and Bill's, yeah, the GBA artwork is much more charming, but the Switch artwork is kind of an adaptation of the Switch artwork is kind of an adaptation of the title screen of both the GBA game, which they didn't adapt it into. So I think it would have been harder to adapt this artwork and make it work in the vertical format of the boxes. So I am going to send y'all over to Ash Said Hi. She started streaming about a year before I did, and she loves retro stuff, and she does a lot of retro computer stuff, which is seems unusual for a North American gamer to do a lot of Amiga type stuff. Right now it looks like she's playing Link to the Past. So I will send you all over to her. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday.